Good morning, students. Here we want to see a poem of 11th standard entitled The Westminster Bridge. It is written by William Wordsworth, who is famous as a nature poet. William Wordsworth has written so many poems on the beautiful nature. This poem by the famous Nobel laureate, he is called a laureate poet. He was honored by Queen Victoria for his beautiful poetry. And one day he was standing on the Westminster Bridge. He saw the beautiful surrounding which prompted him to write this poem. So, when you use this word bridge, we use it for that bridge which connects two cities, two rivers, two villages, and it is built on a river. So here I want to show you the picture of Westminster Bridge from Google. If you Google this word, you yourselves also can see. So this is the bridge. It is in London. London is situated on the river Thames. And this bridge, it is painted green. It is beautiful green color. I have also written its width. And see, if you are able to see this, light reflection is there and it is not possible for me right now to show you properly. However, I would like you to see Google for this. Now you can see in the right hand corner this green color. लाइट ग्रीन कलर, पोपटी कलर जो दिसतोय ना, तो रंग त्या पुलाला दिलाय. अँड इट्स व्हेरी ब्युटिफुल. सो लेट्स गो बॅक टू अवर लेक्चर. दिस bridge which is built on the river Thames, it connects two cities. Which are they? One is Westminster and the second is Lambeth. See, Westminster is towards the west of London and this city is towards the east of London. So in between, see, east side, west side, in between there is the river. What is the name of the river? Thames. And this bridge, the number of spans 7. Beautiful green color. Designer is Thomas Page and 250 meters in length. 250 meters. Imagine. 250 मीटर लांब आहे आणि रुंदी किती आहे? 26 meters. So this beautifully painted green colored bridge attracted William Wordsworth and it prompted him to write this poem. So let us go to page number 82. The poem is 2.4. Earth has not anything to show more fair. Dull would he be of soul who could pass by. A sight so touching in its majesty, this city now doth like a garment wear. The beauty of the morning, silent, bare, ships, towers, domes, theatres and temples lie open unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. See, the type of the poem is sonnet. Now what is a sonnet? A sonnet is a poem of 14 lines. 14 ओळींची जी कविता आहे त्याला सॉनेट म्हणतात. आता सॉनेटचे वेगवेगळे प्रकार आहेत. अँड दिस सॉनेट इज कॉल्ड पेट्रार्चन sonnet. Petrarchan. sonnet. I already told you कि sonnet is a poem of 14 lines. This is a typical poem, and how these 14 lines are arranged. First stanza of 4 lines, second stanza of 4 lines, third stanza of 3 lines, and the next stanza also of 3 lines with a peculiar rhyme scheme. What that rhyme scheme is, I'll tell you in the next lecture. But now only remember that this is a sonnet, and in this sonnet, in the first 4 lines, the poet says, earth has not anything to show more fair. Means whatever most beautiful was there on the earth, it was visible at that time when Wordsworth was standing on the Westminster Bridge. Dull would he be, the soul who could pass by a sight so touching in its majesty. See, what does he say? If somebody would come on the bridge right now and he doesn't stop, he passes by. कोणी आत्ता जर इथे आला, उभा नाही राहिला, निघून गेला, तर what should I say? He is a very dull person, very boring person, no aesthetic inside. He has no sense of beauty. Means Wordsworth want to say that everyone who will come to the bridge, he will stand here on the bridge. This city now doth like a garment fierce, very beautiful simile, like a garment. Who? The city. This city, London city. What does it do? It wears like a garment, wear the beauty of the morning. What does the city wear? The city wears the beauty of the morning. काय अफलातून कल्पना आहे पहा. वियर हा शब्द आपण कपड्यांसाठी वापरतो है ना, कपडे अंगात घालणे, दॅट्स कॉल्ड वेअर. हु इज वेअरिंग? सिटी, शहर काहीतरी घालत आहे. काय? द सिटी वेअर्स द ब्युटी ऑफ द मॉर्निंग. हाऊ? Like a garment. Garment means dress. The word like is used. Garment and beauty of the morning, they are compared, and so the figure of speech is simile. So see the imagination. City wears the beautiful morning just like a garment. And how is this beauty? Silent, bare. Silent. Now this word you understand. The beauty is silent. Second thing, the beauty is bare. Bare means open. Means anyone who stands on the bridge right now, he can enjoy this beautiful nature. And what is there along with means where is this beauty visible? Ships, towers. You just see one by one. Ships, jahaz, towers. We have seen the towers. I showed you the picture. There are high towers, manore. Domes. See, this is a shape. This shape is called dome shape. Domes. Then theaters and temples too. They lie open unto the fields and to the sky. So, this line number 6 tells you what the poet sees after standing on the bridge. He can see the temples, he can see the towers, the ships, the temples, the theaters, domes, and all that. Open unto the fields and to the sky. All these beautiful things are open to everyone, to the sky, to the fields. All bright and glittering in the smokeless air. So see, now you can understand and you can guess what may be the time. See, this shows two things. One, there was no industrialization. The industries were very few. This is the first thing. Second, The time is morning time. Morn means early morning. So time is morning. And that is why smoke is not there. Smoke म्हणजे काय? धूळ. How is the air? Smokeless. Means the air is pure, the air is fresh, the air is serene. So, how does the line go? All bright and glittering in this smokeless air. How is the environment? It is bright and it is glittering. It is glittering because it is bright. This also you can see. Glitter म्हणजे चमचम करणे. म्हणजे what time of morning? 11-12 वाजताची वेळ नाही आली. Why? Because it is, see, smokeless air. It is early morning. The picture is of early morning. And all bright and glittering in the smokeless air, never did a sun more beautifully steep, S-T-E-E-P, yeah? Steep, in his first splendor, valley, rock or hill. So in these next 3 lines, the poet speaks about the sun. The sun god bestows upon us so many things, and what has he given here? Morning sun rays. The morning sun rays, they fall everywhere, on the hills, the valleys, rivers, and whatever is there on this earth. The poet says, I have never seen the sun rays so steep. Now steep means what? You see, this type of, if निमुळता होत गेलेला पोर्शन असेल तर आपण त्याला स्टीप म्हणतो. We know well that, see, this is the sun god which is giving the sun ray, bestowing the sun rays on this earth. Now these sun rays, they come like this, isn't it? Like this. And that is why the word steep has been used. So I have never seen a morning or the sun rays more beautiful than these. In its first splendor. Splendor means glory. This word stands for glory. Vaibhav. Never did sun more beautifully steep in his first splendor, valley, rock or hill. Never saw I, never felt a calm so deep. The river glided at his own sweet will. What is the effect of the sun rays on the poet? The poet says, I felt very warm. I felt very quiet, calm. Whenever you see the natural beauty, and that too early morning time, then that beauty attracts you. You forget yourself. You see, enjoy, and try to recollect, absorb it as much as possible. That visual sight, or I say that sight, gives you immense pleasure. So he says, I never felt so calm before. I was very calm and quiet. I was very happy to see. The river glided at his own sweet will. See, river, I have shown you the bridge also. We saw the Thames river. It is very big river. This Thames river glides. Now, glide means to go up. We also know well that the word glide is used for this, to go up. Glider goes from ground towards the sky. Parachute comes from upward position to the downward position. These two are different. Gliders and parachutes. So gliders, man glides up when uses a glider. Now river glides up. Generally what happens? River flows downward. पाणी उताराकडे वाहतं ना. मग याने असं कसं म्हटलं की river glides up. Says the river glided at his own sweet will, dear God. See, he uses the word dear God. Perhaps river wants to go towards God. River wants to go to a higher level. So the river glideth at his own sweet will, dear God, very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. See, houses seem asleep. Houses means people in the houses. What are they doing? They are sleeping. This also indicates that the time is early morning. People are sleeping, and all that mighty heart. Now see, might means what? Might means powerful. Strength, Shakti. Mighty heart is lying still. STILL still means at one place. मराठीमध्ये त्याला स्तब्ध हा शब्द आहे. He says mighty heart. Mighty means powerful. Might means power and mighty means powerful. So, what does the poet tell here? Mighty heart is still means what? That heart which is very strong. That heart which can go anywhere, do anything. That heart is lying still. म्हणजे हृदय बंद पडलं का? स्तब्ध झालं म्हणजे नाही. क्षणभर आपण जे मराठीत म्हणून काळजाचा ठोका चुकला. That is the meaning of this line. That Wordsworth sees the beauty of the nature, the pool, the Westminster Bridge, and he is so enlightened that his heart forgets to beat. This is the meaning of the last line. Let's see the remaining things in the next lecture.